Welcome back. You're still on to Journalist Hangout. So, today you are giving us your thoughts on the issue pertaining to the NLC.
Yes, I said that the NLC had an opportunity to hear what the candidate of the APC would do if he becomes the president. And he told them that he was going to fight oil theft through the deployment of technology to protect the pipelines and by going after the receivers of stolen crude. Also, he said if there is no supplier, there can be a receiver. Then he also talked about making fiscal and monetary policies work for the ordinary worker. We also talked about industrialization, that with rapid industrialization, more jobs will be created, more opportunities for our people. He also talked about the digital economy. Our young people, they need to be encouraged. We know that our people are very strong in that area. Young Nigerians, very creative, very inventive. And these are the people that he said he will focus on how to get the best out of them. So it was an opportunity to hear from him. They sent for him. He obliged them, and they listened to him. And now Labour has an idea of the kind of things that the presidential candidate of the APC would do if he gets the opportunity to run Nigeria.
So, Mr. Layinka, although that these are, when you would say these are more like a campaign promises because of the elections which are fast approaching, what would you say that it is just more promises that may never be fulfilled? What are your thoughts? Do you share the same sentiments?
Whether the promise is fulfilled or not does not essentially rest with the candidate. It rests with the Labour and the electorate. On May 1st, 2015, the NLC said that they are going to hold Buhari and APC to their promise that they will provide 3 million jobs a year. 7 years down the line, as the NLC asks this question, a candidate can come and make all the promises in the world. Those are for optics and sound bites. Everybody, newspaper, magazines, and radio, TV, we are quoting what the APC candidate has said is going to do now. If he has the luck and he becomes the president, will NLC come back to ask him this question? Because today now, jobs, people are losing their jobs and so on. Have they asked President Muhammadu Buhari that you and your party promised us 3 million jobs? Where are the jobs? Who are the people that you have employed? The candidates, they are doing what they are supposed to do because it's a promise that this is what I'm going. It's like I went for an interview to look for a job. I promise you heaven and earth, this is what I'm going to do. It is now left for the employer, after I've been employed, to say, Mr. Man, these are what the deliverables. You have not delivered, or you have delivered, but you have not delivered in this area. What do you know? So the NLC and the electorate are the one that will hold all the presidential candidates by their words. It is not enough to call them to your forum. It is those who are there. The Yaloja, the little women in the market who are selling pepper and all that, they are not there. You are their eye there. What have these people promised? He promised he's going to fight corruption, he's going to do the oil theft and all that. Down the road, they need to ask those questions again. This is important. Don't let them just, a presidential candidate will come and bamboozle you and promise you everything. It is left for you after whoever wins
To follow up.
To follow up and ask.
Right.
This is what you promised.
How far gone?
This is what you have delivered. No, when are you going to do
the thing is, there are different interest groups. Labour is just one.
Yeah.
You have to follow up. You have to also meet, ask for audience, meet, and ask for certain things that you want done for your people. We've seen people walk up to Mr. President, and he did it, you know. So And I've seen promises. I was there when the VP was making some promises that I saw that this administration fulfilled, especially the school feeding program. The school feeding program was an APC program in one of the APC states, but they took it to the national level. So you have to also follow up. When the candidate promises you this, and that candidate wins the election, you've got to follow up.
Right.
That's why abroad they have lobby groups and all that
Exactly.
to ensure that the interests of their own pressure groups are protected. So it is not the job of the candidate alone. The people, the led also have a duty to challenge our leaders to do the best for us.
All right, and that's a fine place to leave it, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Babajide Kolade of Titoju and Olayinka Oyegbile, we'd like to thank you both as usual for your contribution on the show. And that's about it on today's edition. Join us again tomorrow for another episode of the program. You can watch a repeat broadcast of it tonight at 11. Join us again on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. We are also on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Esther Makwariola. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.